The young women caught on camera drunk and violent during a girls' night out. The trio, two of whom are mothers, claim the pictures we aired last week don't tell the whole story. They spoke exclusively with Ben McCormack.
They hit us, they spat on us, they called us names.
I was just feeling angry. My adrenaline was just pumping and I was just angry.
Why didn't you just walk away?
What do you do when somebody hits you and nobody stands up for you? Like, the guard can't even rip a guy off of you. You've got to do it yourself.
They're embarrassed, but they're also angry.
No guy should hit a girl. I think it's disgusting.
If their mother saw them behaving like that towards girls in the street, at a club, anywhere, how would their mums feel about that? They didn't capture that on camera. They only caught us on camera.
Stacey, Crystal and Rachel are the three girls caught on camera, drunk and out of control, in the middle of a very ugly street brawl.
We just wanted to hurt someone because they were hurting us.
The fight, filmed by one of the onlookers, has been seen by thousands of people since being posted on the internet.
I'm embarrassed of people knowing that's me on that video, and I'm just ashamed of it.
A current affair broke this story last week, with locals telling us they were disgusted at the girls' behaviour. Well, tonight, Rachel, Stacey and Crystal want to have their say, claiming that the video doesn't tell the whole story. They say they were set upon by a group of drunken men who provoked them by abusing them, spitting on them, even hitting them.
We're not the only people in this. There was quite a few people there that provoked us, that started on us, that hit us, threw stuff at us. We're not the only people to blame here.
It started as a girls' night out, drinking and dancing at the Sirens nightclub.
How much had you had to drink?
A fair bit.
A fair bit?
Yeah.
Drugs?
No, no drugs. No drugs involved. Just alcohol.
How much?
Just a fair bit, like there was heaps. There was a lot.
Rachel is 18, Crystal and Stacey are 23 and are both young mums.
We were drinking, dancing, having fun. A group of guys were dancing on the dance floor next to us.
According to the girls, the trouble started around midnight when the nightclub closed and everyone poured out here onto the street. There were more than 100 people, many of them were full of booze. It's then that the girls claimed that some in the mob started to abuse them.
I remember crossing the road and then some guy yelled out, "You're a fat s***," and then and then I walked over and it started yelling at him and stuff, and then I think that's when it started, all the trouble.
The start of the video shows Rachel and Crystal being pulled away from a group of young men. What it doesn't show, according to the girls, is what happened moments earlier.
They started hitting me, I fell on the ground, they all started trying to hit me, like jump on my head almost, and then that's when I got up and we all got pulled away.
Blind drunk, Rachel falls over and the crowd erupts. Crystal charges at a young man who throws a punch.
He spat on me, and then I ran at him and he punched me in the face.
Back on her feet, Rachel goes on the attack.
Rachel, you basically run across the road and clocked this bloke. Why did you do that?
Because he was just yelling at me, calling me names. So I decided to go up to him and hit him. I'm embarrassed of people knowing that's me, and I'm just ashamed of it.
Watch now as Crystal starts swinging at this bloke.
That was the same guy that punched me in the head. So I hit him back because he hit me.
Some people would say you're either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid.
I was stupid, but yeah, I don't know.
The girls are extremely agitated and out of control, and it's clear from the video that many in the mob are provoking them, laughing, hurling thongs and offensive insults.
The fat one's coming back!
While they can't be seen in the footage, the girls claim two police officers are watching on but not intervening. It's left to 3 security staff from the nightclub to try and control the clearly escalating situation.
Stop provoking it!
You can see the bouncers there desperately trying to pull you away, yet you guys seem to want to go back for more.
Yeah, because they kept on provoking us, calling us names.
Watch now as Stacey, wearing the sequin dress, walks up to a young man and hits him on the head with her shoes.
Oh, I saw that!
Stacey, why did you hit that bloke over the head with your high heels?
He spat on my face calling me a and I guess he was just the first to cop my shoe in the head.
Did he deserve that?
No, not the heel in the head, no. He deserved a punch in the head, but not a heel in the head.
By now, Crystal has lost her top and her shoes. Last week we reported that this footage shows her punching a bouncer. Crystal says that's not what happened.
I didn't hit a security guard. I hit a guy that hit her, and I ran up and hit him because he just punched her. But yeah, it wasn't a security guard.
Is this something that you guys do every weekend?
No.
Not at all.
Are you party girls?
We do party.
We do party, but
we've partied
we
a
don't
bit.
go out to look for trouble.
And we usually don't
do
get
that.
into any trouble.
Yeah.
So nothing like this has happened before when you've gone out?
We've been in fights, nothing like this.
As a result of the brawl and other incidents in the area, the local council is now installing CCTV cameras.
I'm completely embarrassed for myself, for my family, my son, for everybody. I'm really embarrassed and ashamed of myself for going that far.
Can you understand why many members of the public are appalled by that sort of behaviour?
Why judge me? They don't know sorry, but they don't know anything.
I don't like being judged as a mother. They don't know the full story about everything. Like, we were provoked and they won't know until they watch this, and then they'll know our side. Like, they only know the side that was the camera, and that's not even the real, like, it's just some guy in his camera phone. Like.
Are you sorry for the way you behaved that night?
I'm not sorry to those guys. I'm not sorry at all. I'm sorry to my family, but I'm not sorry to the guys. This is not who we are. We're not those people in the video, and I'm not sorry to them at all.
It was just an ugly night, wasn't it? Now, police deny the girl's claim that two officers watched on during the brawl. A spokesman told us when police arrived at the scene there was no fight in progress. Further, there was no disclosure from security guards of an offence having taken place. Police have begun an investigation into the events that night.